here, so they're forcing right back into this one. You can't really blame them because they can get these AKs. Thing is, a couple of players onto the pistols. Dexter could be a difference maker once more. Catches off APOC and takes him down, then finds the second on Sterling. Gonna toss a nade on forward and do even more damage. It's all Dexter up to this point, setting himself up for potential ace. There's the third, maybe the fourth. No, finally gets shut down, and it will be Frozen to drop Leaky. Only Hazard left, and at least he's making some noise there in the lower tunnels. Couple of frags comes through, but again, it's a 3v1 scenario in favor of MOUZ.
Yeah, probably not going to convert this round, but 2 kills already found. A little bit more damage for Hazard could maybe keep the economy just a bit limited here. Ooh. BK reveals the spot just a bit early, and he's down for the count. That's 3 bodies on the floor. Certainly not around win.
Still hanging around, that's APOC towards upper B, Mike.
Oh, the B split in full effect here. Smoke to isolate these 2 players, and they're going to really focus on in. So the question is, can APOC get through? Needs to bring in some sort of a threat, even if it's just utility toss, because right now MBK is fully focused. He's got support as well, and MBK just going to go forward and hunt. Love the play from the natural born killer. Needed to find that space, needed to avoid getting pincered, and well, if you rip off one of the tongs of the pincer, that works out just fine. Torsi is down, but he's already found 2 kills, and well, there's really no chance that Savage can do anything in this round.
Oh boy, I mean, that looked like an eco. Going to get a chance to peek around the edge of the smoke. Finds one. Will be able to fall off as well, but no, he gets spammed through the smoke by Leaky. Torsi is going to peek around. I think he got dinked through the box, luckily, and he's only down to 85, and he's going to try and peek out one more time. He's got the reinforcements coming through from CT and long. Bemis is going to get Savage, and we have a 4v3. The advantage gained by MOUZ, and Frozen the touchdown. Ooh. And look at him go towards going for a no-scope, and Leaky gets 2. And now we have a 2v1.
No time.
I don't think there's any time. Yeah, NBK will get the last frag anyway, and it's 7.
Take the space, but the smoke's coming in. He's going to have to maneuver. Oh, a run booster. What a shot from Hazard. All right, here we go. LFO coming alive into this one. And Frozen shut it down. Squeeze that life from him. 1 found, 2 found. Damage done. It's all on NBK now. 1v2, but very winnable. Only 1 rifle, and that rifle's committed to the bomb plant here, but Savage might be the ace in the hole. He's found the AK. He's taking Dexter's AK. Now, he might put it to work. He's trying to tuck up until NBK shows himself on the ramp, and then the play's going to come through. Flashbang out. Is that time to peek? Playing the time. MBK trying to use every second available to him. Really trying to milk this clock. Oh, what a good guess. He saw the blood splatter, and he knew. NBK, 1 more to find. Not a lot of clock, but just enough for this man, for this legend of the game to creep around the site and get a shot. No! Hazard will just about steal through a 2nd round for looking for... Fine for Hazard, dancing underneath the flames, so Dexter didn't actually see him. Now this gets interesting. Pressure's going to be on. Torsi has to hit. He's got the Molotov, but he's got to hit on this one, and they're not coming his way. Oh, they dropped the player back down in towards CT. They want to pressure the site, but that means that they have to deal with MBK and Frozen. And this duo has been dang good so far. So the pressure coming through. Hazard trying to pull off a bit of alert. Do they realize he's here? They seem to now. Now they definitely spotted him. And meanwhile, his teammates aren't managing to crack on through, so instead they're going to reroute. They're going to change course. They're going to bail out. But they get around. Oh, they can. Frozen. 1 more. Brings it down to the 1v1. And a player in elevator is actually going to come forward in the fight. Sterling spotted him. He's got the time. And he does buy it out. So Sterling, despite the kill, can't win the round. And there's not a lot of forward info from us. They've got this cap presence. That's kind of it. Inching their way forward behind a smoke. Dexter has a little bit of a task on his hand, but he's going to line it up. Just the spray battle through. So much damage done. And he stays alive. Nightmare scenario now for looking for Org as they're being kept out of the site entirely. There's nothing doing here. There's nothing working, and it's all on to APOC with just 22 points of health. He knows there's an offer of that smoke, but he cannot for the life of him find him, and that will be the half. We'll be back. Oh, he's walking into it. He has no idea. Awkward, but Bemis does bring it through. That wasn't exactly one you're going to want to put in the highlight reel, but it seems like it's going to be okay for MOUZ here. They are managing to get the important kills when it matters, and while Savage will hang on to long, they've still got a player in mid, so this pinch for the retake is going to be tricky to pull off. And Bemis hasn't even made his move just yet. Hazard needs to get impact early before that flank comes through, and well, not finding his shots. They're chasing this a little bit over eager, perhaps, to get it done. They're going to give some opportunities over, but it will be challenging. Frozen is a little isolated towards the site, but he's just going to get the kills. Ice Cold lives up to his name, no problem.
Results in evening things out at a 4v4. Also, mid control is pretty much lost for Looking for Orcs. They don't have much information from that position.
Smokes out. They've laid out the carpet. They've given themselves a path in towards the site. Now pressure is on. Like, he needs to deliver a Savage to support him, but he's got to contend with Long as well, and that smoke will let him know that Bemis is just on the other side. Savage trying to get in towards the pit. That Krieg tricky from this fight. Damage exchanged either way. His teammates are holding on for now, but Bemis can't he secure this. Oh, he's not found anything. His teammates haven't either. Now it's just a matter of time before the reinforcements are here, and it'll be Savage to eventually
Try and get rid of and get onto that site. It's not much time.
Yeah, no margin for error. Smokes in, utility spent, a lot of it as well. Apoc needs to connect with his AWP, and he is having a rough time of it. Down he goes, 10 seconds though. Hazard could ruin this all just by living, just by surviving here. As he dropped the bomb, no, they're planting it just in the nick of time as well.
Oh,
that's
Torsi.
down. And now they've got a man advantage, not much health, but the numbers at the very least. Here's the battle back through for Looking for Org. Obviously, you got to go for it. But strong positioning in towards the tunnel is going to make this difficult indeed. Torsi will be playing the waiting game with his 2 points of health, but he'll still be there as an insurance policy. Now comes the utility. Now comes the retake on. They found a bulkhead, but NBK wants to eliminate them on the beaches, and it's all going to be on Delicki. He's got 3 players to find, and he is down for the count. 16-6. MOUZ take it through.
Go into observation, looking to do some damage, but he still can't spot anyone out, and the space is quickly being closed up by Looking for Org. Savage gets by Bemis. Apoc drops Torsi, and it's NBK with the lone frag on his side. Then Dexter flanks Apoc. That is actually pretty huge, because now he's going to pick up an A1S, try and stick this plant, and there's no one else on the bomb site for now for Looking for Org.
Money made out of this one. This was looking like a done deal, but suddenly MOUZ have a real chance here. And with the 2 rifles playing together, even without the armor, right? Savage is low. A few bullets will do it, but it's going to be a-okay. Quick cleanup there. Round gets in doubt. Round gets so risky. But Looking for Org still managed to bring it through, and they managed to bring it through with 3 alive as well, which we talked about being important. Still for MOUZ, bomb plant out of that one. 2 kills in. It's not the worst result in the world. I like this off angle, but he's assuming they're coming in towards lockers, and Frozen's actually going around wide. So is Sterling going to be ready for this as this move fades, or is he just going to get caught out in the open? No, he's ready. He's got the read, and now there's no one else who can address this. He even spots the legs going into mini, so it gives a bit of early information, which allows Savage to swing. One and done. May not be good enough, but they double up. That's the bomb drop. 35 seconds. Bemis needs a miracle. He's pulled these off before. He needs another one. Another huge round. He's only got 2 bullets in the gun. Knows he doesn't have time for a reload either, so it's headshot or bust. Now he'll risk it. Molotov down means he can't retrieve that bomb. 20 seconds to go. There's a player just waiting for him underneath the fence, but it's a trap. Bemis lures them in, and at this point, Sterling needs to stay alive. Avoid the fight if he can, but he can't give up the angle, and he knows it. Oh, what a shot for Sterling. Had to perform and did exactly that. Eventually has to start to consider it, but maybe a little bit too late. Damage done. That shot a bit early means they're not going to get the kill out of it, and Dexter will now be able to join up with his teammates down towards the lower site. So now the pressure is once again on to Hazard. He's been tucked here for a while. Playing a little bit out in the open here by the double door, playing a bit of an off angle. Now that the op comes in to help him out, this becomes an easier task. Still, once Decon opens, he's going to have a limited amount of time to have impact here before he'll be threatened on all fronts. Control open. Molotov to keep his offer off. That shot goes wide. Now they need Hazard to come alive, and he does exactly that. 1, 2, not the third. But with 8 seconds to go, Frozen has no time to make this happen. And as they pull him off the initial phase, he's done. He can't get this round through. Looking for Org.
Still able to buy up fully into this round, and Bemis takes down Hazard immediately. Apoc going to try and force the issue with a nade thrown. He does get a response. Bemis around the corner. Can he take him down too? He does. That's an excellent 2K for Apoc. Not to mention the icing on the cake is Savage finding Torsi, and then Leaky dropping Frozen. MOUZ losing all the bodies here in the first 40 seconds of the round. Now it's all up to NBK, and no longer. Very quick there. Victory there for Looking for Oregon. Savage has the edge towards Apoc. I don't know if Apoc knows how far Frozen's been pushed up here, but he's dealing with Torsi, and he will go down to NBK anyway. So 3v3 as Leaky might poke and prod his way out here. to look for another advantage for his squad.
Here's the
Savage
problem.
supporting in a crossfire. Yes.
Savage doesn't know that Frozen's in garage.
Mm.
But Frozen's not moving. And so Savage is going to get a kill before Frozen does anything. All right, Frozen. His teammates right now are like, what are you doing? When are you going to do the thing? Oh, you're losing teammates. And that was a little bit too slow from Frozen.
Yeah.
He gained that. Could be in for a world of trouble, but Apoc's coming to help.
I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say Apoc's right there, so they've got a pretty good position set up here. Frozen around the corner, though, gets Hazard, and that will open up a little bit of space. Thing is, Frozen has to be very aware of the possibility of another player being here, and he's not. Apoc takes him down, and simultaneously Sterling finds Torzy, making it a 4v2, but only momentarily. Look at Dexter and MBK into the rafters, up into heaven.
They don't know
and
he's
now
here.
The bomb going to get planted on Dexter. Licky, yeah, they don't know he's here, and he will find the 2K. It's over. Defusal comes through. At least they get a bomb plant, Mike, but that is well played for Licky. Fist bumps deserved for MOUZ, given the rounds they won on T side, about 40%, and they usually win about 54% on their CG side, as I mentioned earlier. So, look, feeling good for MOUZ still, but looking for, as you mentioned, a chance to break through here, and Apoc is going to do exactly that. Through Squeaky gets one. Bemis waiting there to drop Apoc, and now trying to find himself a second. Finally, it's Savage to the damage, but Bemis still alive, gets a response, but only one, giving the advantage now to looking for Oregon. Leaky, yeah, very nice. Gets a 2K for himself. Torzy, the last one standing.
I just feel like Leaky's come alive there for the team, and he's giving them a lot more to work with. Torzy, this shouldn't be possible. The crossfire set up about perfectly for MOUZ, for Torzy's position, and now he's revealed himself. That was a bit of an aggro play here. Want to wait for Sterling's contact, but Sterling will be good for it. Corner, and while NBK has been lost, that might just bring them back up top, and it doesn't. Bemis is here. He might have support from heaven in a moment, but Bemis' first shot's not going to connect, and his second won't even happen. Now the site's been lost. Now this bomb's going down, and the retake will need to happen, but no one's watching the vent.
Oh, no.
Oh, Apoc drops, gives up a rifle, and this could be bad now. Prime opportunity for Dexter. Damage done. The spam enough to finish it off as he was so low. And while Sterling will chase this kill through, he can't even do that. 4 kills for the man. Dexter trying to make this happen, on pace for the ace, and they need to get someone on that bomb, and they know it. There it is. Round win. What a round for Dexter. The IGL takes all in hand here, John, to deliver them. Lower's open.
Yeah, lower is open, and the B site has been taken here by looking for Org.
That's a huge kill. That's going to prevent the fast rotation, right? They've got the threat towards mini. This could be a play towards A. And they still don't have this information, and Licky's doing it again. Leading the board for his team. He keeps stepping up to make these individual plays when they really need it. Oh, Bemis! Speaking of an individual play, and this man delivers. Steps to the forefront. Dexter has to back away. Wants to allow time for his teammates to get in position. In the meantime, Sterling's going to go forward for that fight. So a 2v2 in the post plan. An opportunity to win here. An opportunity to bring this through. But Apoc gets shot in the back. He knows both set of doors are open. He has to reposition. It's too uncomfortable. He's got Sterling to play off of. We need to make a wombo combo happen here. And Apoc will go forward for the first. It's all on the Bemis now. Oh, he's already found 2 kills. Time is running out. He doesn't have an opportunity to win here. Oh, but he will make it so very close.
And lets his teammates kind of play a little bit further back. Frozen, in fact, though, still up close and personal at the red box here. And Dexter, the opening frag, Frozen hanging around. They're going to clear him. They don't hard clear it. And Apoc goes down as a result. Finally, Leaky finds the trade, but it's still a man advantage for MOUZ.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good as well. You deny that outside control. Means that your ramp player feel pretty comfortable here. And speaking of your ramp player, Hazard chases the kill and does succeed. Little bit awkward with the utility there, but maintains the advantage. Is there any presence towards lower? There is. Bemis has moved down here. Oh, it's Bemis. It's the most terrifying guy on the server right now, and this guy's not too much better. Torzy finding that kill, leaving Hazard all on his lonesome, his position known. They're all going to be focused his general direction, and right now Torzy is looking to see if he can't put an end to this round before it really begins. Oh. Hazard will get in towards the site, but can NBK just shut this down? Yes, he can.
Yep.
They have util for him. Do they have a smoke? No, they haven't covered it off, but he hasn't peeked just yet. Doesn't want to reveal a spot, and so far he's doing a good job of not. Door opens, he's got one, he's got two as well. Denies the plant with only 15 seconds. They gotta go. Hazard's alone on site, and he knows he has to get this done, but there's a player decon, and he isn't done. NBK lost in the sauce, lost in the smoke. Just allows that bomb plant through. One more step for NBK, and this round might already be over, but instead Hazard has a chance to battle. And NBK, the storied player, is gonna have to pull off a clutch here. If they want to end it right here, right now, they don't need to give him a fight. He doesn't have a smoke to cover this off either. Double doors are open. He knows. Has a kit. So time. Not as much of an issue, but he is running out of it. Precious resource still in there is going to be the shot from APOC. Looking for Org.
Go back up here. This is not a good idea because Frozen's watching and they lose the man.
Pressure could be on that hop. He's lucky not to be punished. A Molotov will try and force him back into fight, and this time they've got him. Good use of the utility to come through with the punish, and Torzy has to be careful about how he wants to approach this. He still wants to fight, but they're coming forward to him, and Torzy's ready for it. So that'll be the heaven position tonight for now. They'll have to go up the ladder instead, and that'll slow them down a touch. Can MBK isolate this hut fight? That would be huge. Savage can clear it. He's ready for it, but he's not ready for the player to be up close. NBK, a massive kill to find, and now APOC and Sterling, they're alone. They're isolated. They don't have support from any teammates because their teammates are all dead. So they'll funnel in towards lower. They'll try and bail on out while they have been given the ramp. It's a bit of a honey trap. There's players on the site. Dexter already connects. One more kill, all that's needed. APOC battling, trying to fight here, and he cannot bring it through. MOUZ take the 2-0. They move on, looking for Org. Are done. MOUZ actually don't move on. No one moves on from this.
No one moves on.
Nobody can. But at least MOUZ get one more win here as their EPL comes to a close.